E3 2021 recently came to a close with a lot of new games, announcements, and release dates, but in this video I'd like to simply dive into an upcoming action RPG called Neo: The World Ends With You. I'll be giving you all the information and details you need to prepare you for its release this summer on July 27th. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as you may know or not, Neo: The World Ends With You is a sequel to the first game, The World Ends With You. It's been about 14 years since the release of the first, and although a sequel wasn't really necessary, it has amounted to excitement for old players and the possible idea of one. And now that Neo: The World Ends With You had finally been revealed in November of 2020, there is much to get into in terms of what to expect from the new game. However, before I dive into that, if you're a new player and have never touched nor played the first game, then the following is a quick spoiler-free overview of what it entails. You control a character named Neku and his partner Shiki with other allies who are forced to participate in the Reaper's game. The Reaper's game is basically a really frightening, deadly game that causes those who are participating to be erased from existence if they don't complete daily missions. With that being said, Neku and his allies are under a time limit and are ordered to complete said missions every day while exploring Shibuya. The World Ends With You originally came out on the DS, but if you don't have access to one, it's also currently available on Switch, iOS, and Android. That is, if you don't want to play the game on these devices because of the weird mechanics, there is also a 12-episode anime that is out now. It's updated with episodes every week, and I'm pretty sure it's already wrapping up. Now that you're informed of that, we can jump back to talking about the sequel. In contrast to the first game, the sequel will include a brand new cast of characters, and the setting will still remain in Shibuya. The player will take over the role of Rindo, a snazzy looking new character. The game's announcement trailer has also revealed a few of the other characters named Fret, Nagi, and Minamoto. In terms of the narrative, it is very much likely that they'll all be participating in the Reaper's game like the first. Currently, there's been no clarifications in terms of the controls, but as you can see, it'll be available on Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One, so that's all you really need to know. As for the gameplay mechanics and combat, the use of psych abilities return according to Square's description, as the player will be able to collect and wield hundreds of psych abilities and pins to battle surreal threats. From the trailers, we can also pinpoint that the characters will be able to boost their stats by changing their styles and using different accessories. I do indeed wonder what else the game will have in store, as well as the side activities and if there will be bonus missions after you finish the game, like what The World Ends With You did with some of the characters. I'm personally ecstatic about any new developments and details, but most of all for the release of this game. Pre-order for this game is available now, but there's also been confirmation of a demo, so be on the lookout for that. Although that concludes this video, if you enjoy TLDRs and would like more of this type of content for future games and or releases, please do comment down below, leave a like, and subscribe to let me know. Thank you all for watching, and of course, see you next time.